You emotional ass niggas make it hard for light-skinned niggas like me who is not emotional. What up, man? We back with another one. My name is Adrian, aka Wild Just Let Me Rant TV. Yes, sir. And first and foremost, if you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, you should like and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't want to like and subscribe to the channel, you should like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get it. Man, we got some friction between TDE and Joe Budden podcast over a take. Now, with this there's opinions are opinions, man. We should never get mad over somebody's opinion. But when that opinion starts to come off as hate, there's this little gray area, man. There's this real tightrope of opinion and hate. And sometimes an opinion could sound like a hate. So TDE didn't like what some words that Amani said on the Joe Budden podcast, and they had to respond. So let's get it.
WAP is now going at Imani from the podcast for claiming that Kendrick's GNX album did not age well.
Chance album is going to get shunned,
which is unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
To be shunned. It ain't gonna get a nomination?
I think it's a better album than GNX. I think it's a better album than Clip's album.
But wait, what's shunned though? If it's nominated, he's saying he don't think it's gonna get nominated.
I think from what I'm hearing so far, I think it's a better album than all. Don't get me wrong, all the other things that go into those albums make those albums important. But if you're talking about just,
this is opinion. He thinks Chance the Rapper's album is better than GNX, and he thinks it's better than Let God Sort Him Out. That is his opinion. You cannot get mad at that. Do I agree with him? I don't agree with him. But he's entitled to his opinion.
Music and just
got the album of the year.
All that Chance albums
you did that about 9 albums.
I love Chance.
Yeah, because the new album comes out. All these people.
Nah, yo.
Well, you change your album of the year quickly. Or we've been blessed enough
we've been blessed
to get that much great music this
because
year.
GNX was it for me all the way up until Clips
When
came
did
out.
GNX come out, y'all?
Last year.
Like in November.
It was like October 2024.
It wasn't that
Maybe
early.
October.
Yes, it was.
Because I thought it was closer to Super Bowl time.
No.
GNX came out before the year.
Previous year. It was in 2024.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but closer to Super
Bowl. GNX was my choice until the Clips, and then now with Chance, it's like, I don't think anything else.
November 22nd.
I think the Clips is going to win it, but I think because they got the narrative and the momentum, but I think Chance should win it.
I think the Clips should win it. I think Kendrick will win it.
I think GNX should.
I don't think Kendrick's going to win.
Based on impact and how much I actually really listen to it, I probably would put GNX first.
Yo,
but it's a dogfight. I want to be
Chance
clear.
album, bro, is
Kendrick got to move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and share the stage.
We already gave you
about that 9 verses.
That's hate. See, now that's where opinion and hate. That is hate. Kendrick needs to get to the back of the line. That is straight hate. That's like a nigga going up to Michael Jordan in the 90s and say, hey, you done already won 3 in a row. Don't win no more, bro. Or you done already won 6 in the 90s. Nigga, let somebody else win. You keep winning them. Like, man, get to the back of the line. Like, Michael Jordan gonna look at you like, if you don't get the fuck out my face, nigga, that's what bro, what are we talking about? That is hate. That's not an opinion. Telling a nigga to get to the back of the line because he's winning too much, that's hate.
Versions of every award.
That's why I don't think he's going to get it.
We're not being honest about Kendrick's album.
Ish, I heard that. See, Ish, we already know Ish don't like Kendrick. And that's his opinion. He don't like his music. And he's entitled to that. So you can never be mad at Ish. The thing about Ish is if Drake farts on a track, bro, he frontline defending that shit. And that's what people's problem is with Ish. Is because he goes to bat so much, and then he tries to claim like people gonna think I'm just a Drake caper, but you are. If you go back and watch your videos, bro, you be wilding. You was wilding during the battle. You was wilding after the battle. But if you listen closely, you hear him mumble under his breath, "That shit's trash." Like, niggas, bro, just say it with your chest. That is your opinion. And people cannot get mad at your opinion. If you think GNX is trash, that's your opinion. And you can't get mad at it. And we already expect you to think that it's trash. But watch, if you listen closely, like, he mumbled it under his breath like a hoe. That's some whole shit. Because he's loud about everything else. But watch. Just listen closely.
Man.
I never like we talking over each other. We talking over each other.
So is Chance.
Can I just say,
Kendrick is and has been Chance. I'm not gonna say.
It's a dogfight. I want
That
to be
Chance
clear.
album, bro.
Watch.
Kendrick got to move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and share the
Yo, we
stage.
not
We
being
already gave
honest
you
about that album.
9 versions of every award.
That's why I don't think he's gonna get it.
we not being,
See? He said that shit is trash.
we're not being honest about Kendrick's album, man.
I'm being
I never like we talking over each other.
And calling a nigga a Grammy darling is hate again. Like, bro, don't ever call you calling a grown ass man a darling of anything is crazy. It's crazy. Like, you talking like the nigga just be at the Grammy meetings politicking to win these Grammys. The nigga drops an album, goes on tour, goes ghost. That's all he does. It's been the same thing since these came out. He ain't everywhere doing all these interviews. He ain't fucking shaking hands with all these different celebs all in just the parties and shit. Like, so calling a nigga a Grammy darling is also hate. If a nigga keeps winning, that's on him. Drake was winning for 15 years and he's still winning. He was winning for 15 years and nobody batted eye. Nobody said, Drake been the top guy for 15 years, man. He needs to get to the back of the line and let somebody else be. No. Niggas champion it. Now that's hate.
We talking over each other.
So is Chance.
Can I just say,
Kendrick is and has been Chance. I'm not gonna say
I ain't hear you say Kendrick's a Grammy darling.
he is, but he earns it though. It ain't like he's just whatever.
What you about to say about his album?
I don't think it aged as well as people would like to think it did. I don't get me wrong. I like it.
Hold on.
Whatever.
What you about to say about his album?
I don't think it aged as well as people would like to think it did. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I like it.
Listen to that album.
It's my least favorite of his albums.
It's my second.
But
you like Mr. Morale better.
Every time Amani says, hey, we gotta tell the truth. Expect a bad take. You sat here and said that album ain't aged, and then 2 of your own cast members said, nigga, I still listen to that album and I love that album. That is your opinion. You can't say that people think that album didn't age well. Bro, you don't think it, or the people that you was around, but that's not the masses. That's the highest selling album this year. That shit just sold over 2 million this year. Niggas is still slapping GNX just because you aren't, and you can say that, but don't try to speak for everybody and say that album didn't age well as people think it did. Like, you can't speak for people. You can speak for yourself. You should say that album didn't age well to me. That wasn't my favorite album of his. But you're also the one that said that Family Matters is aging amazing. You said that when you guys had to go to Park's house, y'all brought up Family Matters, and you were the one that said that Family Matters. No, actually, this is what he said. Y'all don't want to tell the truth, or y'all don't want to have this conversation. But I went back and I listened to Family Matters, and you said that Family Matters is aging amazing. that's why you shouldn't have honest conversations, because your honest conversations is just bad takes. But I don't know.
I do.
You like to people? No, man. People do. I understand.
It's my favorite album of his.
I got it.
So
I leave it alone.
But don't get me wrong, it's still a dope album, and I'm not trying to step on it that way. But as far as we talking about,
There you go, man. A little hate mixed with a little bit of praise, man. You gotta watch these niggas. But like I said, I'm not mad at if Amani thinks that the album didn't age well. That is his opinion. It's all opinion. It's just other little comments that makes it hate. So you gotta watch that tightrope of opinion and hate.
just how it grew on me, I'm not really running back to listening to it. I hear me listening to this Chance album and this Clips album way more than I'll ever go back to this GNX.
I'm gonna listen to Chance album. Like that's
I'm still dissecting
Yes.
Chance's
The only
album.
thing I don't like about the Chance album a little bit, and this is why I think I've been listening to it so much, and know what's crazy? When he sat here, he told us some of the metaphors that he was using. I wouldn't have caught him. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I wouldn't have caught him. The only thing I don't like about the Chance album is it's a little mumbly. It's not as clear.
really.
Yeah, bro. He roll into it. So I gotta.
Oh, I think that's. I hear what you're saying, but
bro, he's killing that album.
That album is great.
That fucking album is amazing.
That album is amazing.
No
He's
More
killing
Men
that
to me
shit.
is my favorite song of the year.
Yeah, that's
That's
an
smoking
amazing
that
song
album,
right there.
B. I'm not gonna hold
First,
you.
don't say it's the song of the year for me. Hip hop song of the year.
So the album has the hip hop
That's what I'm
song of the year,
I'm with you on
and
that.
Malice is still my rapper of the year.
For sure.
It would just mean something differently if the Clips won it versus
And I feel
Kendrick
like-
won it.
And the song I
agree.
voted for, I actually voted for Chance for letters for rap song of the year, or maybe rap performance of the year. I forget which one, but that was the one for me.
I do want to, I will say this for legacy's sake and for just the spirit of hip hop. I would love to see the Clips
would love
go
to see
there.
it. I want
Clips to win.
I would love that. That
love
for
that.
me would be
I feel like
amazing.
Pusha is old that.
I don't feel like he owes
just-
that.
I
I would love to see
I get what
him
you're
make
saying.
more. I would
Just let his
love
words
to see.
work.
I
Old
think
is
it would-
crazy.
I think it would bode well for hip hop.
Wasn't it
I
just
think-
last year that they gave Kendrick all them Grammys?
Yes, last Grammys that just passed.
Yeah, I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, he cleaned up, and I didn't think he
Without
was
an album, I don't want to see it again. I know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
And I'd be proud and happy.
I don't think it's
if it
gonna happen.
happened.
I don't think it's gonna
I
happen.
wouldn't be so.
Man, them backhanded compliments, boy. Them backhanded compliments, man. Them shits can go a long way, huh? God damn.
It's gonna mean something different to see them two brothers.
I think the industry also wants
Yeah.
Them two hood hip hop standing in what this is what we've been doing for the last 2 decades. We didn't deviate. We didn't do nothing different. We didn't play the game.
Man, all these niggas is from the hood. What are you talking about? Too hood? Like, bro, what are we talking about?
That the industry plays. We didn't do none of that shit. We put out a project that we genuinely and sincerely, this is what we do.
Wait. Hold on. Let me just run that right back.
Shit. We put out a project that we genuinely and sincerely, this is what we do. And for them to win that grant, I would be proud.
We brought.
Hold on.
We didn't deviate. We didn't do nothing different. We didn't play the games that the industry plays. We didn't.
Yes, they did. Them niggas put out merch. They went on every fucking thing. Talk shows. They went everywhere. They definitely played the game. And there's nothing wrong with playing the game. But don't act like these niggas just went there, dropped the album, and it just blew up. No, these niggas was everywhere doing interviews. They was on the streets of New York performing. They was at the Vatican. I ain't even heard of the Vatican, but that's where them niggas was at. And apparently it's a big deal. They was on talk shows. They were everywhere. So yes, they did play the game. So that is not even true. This nigga Ish just be talking like Ish has good takes with everything besides even when I disagree with Ish, he still makes compelling points. But he has the worst sports takes and the worst music take. It's like, man, his takes sound better on mute. I'm just saying.
And do none of that shit. We put out a project that we genuinely and sincerely, this is what we do. And for them to win that grant, I would be amazing.
We brought this shit to the Vatican.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Now maybe people would have been a little bit more understanding if Imani would have just went on to explain how the album didn't age well. When you make a bold statement like that, you have to know there's a lot of people that's gonna take it personal. Some people feel like Imani's critique was not just about music, but it was a little bit more personal about Kendrick and his brand. And also, you have to know in media, when you're...
Oh, yeah. And GNX came out the same day Imani dropped his project. Nigga, get out of here. They didn't even play old music on the pod, man. Them niggas went straight to GNX. So that there could be a little resentment because that nigga dropped GNX. I love GNX, man. That shit ain't aged poorly at all to me. And also, these niggas is 40 plus from the East Coast. GNX is a West Coast album. It's a come over here. This is the vibe. Like, so if you don't get it and if you don't like the album, that is perfectly fine. It's just the other little comments that are in your opinion that makes it hateful. Or that not hateful. That's the wrong word. It's hate. It's just hate. But you know, you can't expect East Coast niggas to see what the fuck we got going on, especially when you don't come out this way often. That's just
talking about somebody as polarizing as Kendrick Lamar, somebody with a huge fan base, people are going to give you some pushback. Now, yesterday, Imani actually addressed all the criticisms and hate he was getting. He said, yo, you guys, when I championed Kendrick for his wins, I was cool. When I gave honest opinion on how the album aged for me, I'm hating. You niggas just appreciate yes men and hate real thoughts. I'll never compromise my real thoughts or feelings to be considered cool to y'all. Now this morning...
Bruh, nobody is mad over your opinion. But you had... When you start talking about what people say, like... That is, you should have just said, I don't think that album aged well. When you start talking for everybody, and then when you started saying, we're not having an honest talk about this album, and then you say that, like, that's where it doesn't become opinion no more. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody is a yes man because so many people disagree with you that no, the album is aging well. So now it's hate. Now it's yes men. See, that's what I hate too. Nigga, you had a bad take that a lot of people did not agree with. That don't make folks yes men. We just don't agree with you. We heard you. We don't agree. So we're speaking about how we don't agree. So because a lot of people don't think that you're correct on that, they gotta be yes men. That's corny. And see, you so goddamn emotional. Imani's so emotional. Him and Ish. See, man, these niggas is so emotional, bro. You guys make it hard for light-skinned niggas like me to move around on this earth. Because y'all is so damn emotional and sensitive that it makes everybody think all us light-skinned folks is emotional and sensitive. I'm not sensitive and I'm not emotional. But because of niggas like you make it hard for me. There is a sector of light-skinned niggas that are not emotional and sensitive. Do you got that? Y'all make it hard. Y'all make it so everybody just assumes that we all fucking sensitive because you niggas is so goddamn sensitive. I'm not sensitive. I got thick skin. I don't give a fuck a lot of the goddamn time. But you niggas make it so hard to where y'all just put this fucking notion that we all like these niggas. We are not like these niggas. These niggas is different. They get emotional, they get mad, they get upset, and they get a tood. I don't get toods. Anyways.
Mac Wap woke up on 10 and he said enough was enough. Because Kendrick does not do the
one thing you don't want to do with Mac Wap is get into a roasting battle. That's all I'm going to say.
Social media thing. Right now, I'm the bully. And everybody that wants smoke, come get it. Mac Wap says, yo, we remember all y'all was up there twerking. I can't wait to react to your music this week. They called the homie a Grammy darling. That's the equivalent of saying a nigga is in the Illuminati because you can't comprehend the success. Now, this is where things go all the way left and get flagrant. Mac Wap says, yo, Imani got 4,500 monthly listeners with no mustache. Joe shouldn't trust that nigga. They mad at God for being in the headlines too much. They was mad at Doechii for the same reason. Doechii got low, they got mad at that too. Golly.
And that's another thing too. Is like, I think it was like 5 months ago, they was on the pod and they was like, I'm all Kendrick out, man. I'm tired of all these headlines of him winning. He said, Mark said, I could go 6 months without hearing about Kendrick. Imani agreed with that and said he could too. The nigga he ain't even in the headlines, bro. You niggas is talking about Drake every fucking episode. And y'all just defending that shit. You was over here talking about how he's standing up against the machine and he's gonna get his masters back and all this shit while he was doing whole shit the whole time. The nigga is not even in. See, that's hate. That is hate. And you gotta add that with what you said now. You literally said, I could go 6 months. I'm all Kendrick out. I'm over the Kendrick accomplishment headlines. That's hate. You're getting upset because the nigga's winning too much. So yeah, if you want to be on the pod and you want to have these headlines or you want to have these opinions about people's music, don't get mad when niggas pull up the fact that you got 4,500 monthly listeners, which is cool. Don't get mad when the niggas start critiquing your music. Gotta play fair here. Opinions is opinions. No hate. Opinions is opinions. But man, niggas is, oh my gosh. Like, he ain't wrong with this one. Y'all called Doechii an industry plant. Y'all said that she's just everywhere. And now she's doing her thing off the radar. Probably working on another album. Trying to get ready. Like, that's how all TDE members do it. Like, are we forgetting this? Everyone does that. They go ghost. From the Kendrick to Schoolboy Q to J-Rock to Absol to Isaiah Rashad. They all go ghost. And for when it's time to pop out again. That's been the TDE formula for over 15 years now. Like, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about?
Then Mac Wap posted this old picture of Imani saying, yo, what's Reverend's son's name with the odd face? Nigga grown now. Wait, you talking about Russie?
Oh, shit. Oh, I called this nigga Russie. He said, what's Reverend's son's name with the weird face? Wait, no, man. He didn't do that. Let me blow this picture up. Oh, no, he didn't.
Face. Nigga grown now. Wait, you talking about Russie? No. Mac Wap, please take it back. Russie? Hey man, y'all leave Russie out of this. He's innocent. Now it's obvious that Mac Wap definitely wants smoke with the JBP guys. And from what we know about Imani, he does not show anybody grace.
As in grace, though. You can't show me grace. I'm telling you. You can't show me grace.
The last pack.
Emotional, sensitive. You niggas could. How can you niggas talk so much shit and then when it shoots back at you, you get all emotional? See, you niggas. You emotional ass niggas make it hard for light-skinned niggas like me who is not emotional. Y'all make it hard. You got the world thinking that we all like this. I ain't like you niggas. I'ma say it again. I'm not like you niggas. That's an emotional nigga right there. He don't like when the pod gets on him about shit. He had a whole 30 minutes to 45 minutes getting on them, talking about they be picking on him. He had another time where he talked about he's gonna get legal action. Like, what are we talking about, man? What are we talking about?
Podcast episode, Joe and the guys did not respond back to Mac Wap and the TDE guys for how they came at Doechii. This time, who knows? Maybe because it's Kendrick, Joe and the guys might finally address all the backlash and also address the TDE guys as well. Now, personally, I don't think Imani's take was that crazy. Obviously, you can like an album in real time, but then a year later, you may feel like, this really did not age well. This happens all the time in music. I think when you see certain records that still
See, I agree with that. I'm gonna put that back up. I agree with that. But don't talk about, let's have an honest conversation and then you talk about that album's not aging well as people think it does. Like, you can't speak for people. If people don't think that the album is aging well, or if people think that the album is aging well, you can't speak for people. You gotta just keep that as you. The thing about what, and again, see what Ish be saying. Ish always says this, and you gotta give him credit. He always starts. He says, "My opinion." That way, you can't say nothing because that's his opinion. But these niggas be hating sometimes, bro. Telling the nigga to get to the back of the line, calling the nigga a Grammy darling, saying that nigga wins too much, saying that I'm tired of seeing headlines of all these accomplishments and I can go 6 months without seeing this nigga. That's hate. That's hate. Imani, man. Stop being sensitive, bro. Stop being sensitive. It's alright, man. You in a big platform. Sometimes take a page from Joe's book, man. Joe don't give a fuck. Take a page from his book, man. Because he gets shitted on all the time. And that nigga keep pushing, man. I ain't seen him one time let it be known that it gets to him. And even if it gets to him, you ain't gonna see it. We're not gonna see it. That nigga might go home and have an issue with it, but we won't see it, man. I'm tired of you. I wear my heart on my sleeve ass niggas. No, bro, you just sensitive. And that's all it is. But yeah, man, that's all I got. I talked for 28 minutes. Goddamn. Hey, if you have not liked and subscribed to the channel, you should like and subscribe to the channel. And if you don't want to like and subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe to the channel, man. This is Let Me Rant TV, and I am out.